Yo, Mad Attackers, today's question of the day comes in from Anna, and she says, what do you think is your biggest asset in modeling? Okay, it is a great question. Thank you so much for sending that in. If I had to put it down to just one thing, the biggest asset, ooh, that's difficult because I've got two things in mind. I'm gonna go with perspective, and let me explain why I say perspective, because perspective actually leads on to the second thing, which I believe it is. When I go to a casting, I can understand that I am, whether it's an open casting or a quest casting, I can understand that I am incredibly fortunate to be able to do what I do for a living, and being able to go to the casting is a sign that the client, whoever's the casting is for, whatever the job is for, that they're interested in potentially working with me, which is a compliment, which then leads me to feeling grateful, which means that when the casting takes 2-3 hours to happen and you're sitting and you're waiting, that I do not get annoyed. I still feel grateful because of the fact that I have the opportunity to go and cast for that job. So the perspective enables gratitude, which enables me to have the stomach for the rejection, or the stomach for the long waits, or the stomach for the uncertainty that is involved with this industry. I also think that having perspective really helps a lot when you're on set, when you're actually shooting a job, because what will happen is you'll be there and it will be the photographer, the photographic assistant, the stylist assistant, the hair and makeup artist, the hair and makeup assistant, whoever the other models are. Then on top of that, you've then got your director, you've got your assistant director, maybe 2 assistant directors if it's a TVC. Then you've also got all of the people who are doing crew, right? The people who are moving the sandbags, who are putting the things where they need to be. You've got the props department, the people who are creating the sets and the environment that you're shooting in. Then you've got the guys in lighting, you've got your guys on sound. There is a fuckload of people involved with actually making a campaign or a commercial. And so when I get onto set, having perspective to understand that I am a very small cog in the whole process of creating a campaign or commercial, that perspective gives me gratitude to be a part of it. And then I'm just endlessly happy, and I think that that becomes my biggest asset in modeling or in this industry, just in life, because what that does is it resonates that you're not prima donna, you're not a diva, you're not trying to cause shit and kind of flex where you don't need to. I just understand that I'm very lucky, and well, not even lucky because there's work involved with it. I understand that it's a great position to be in, to be able to do this for a living, and if I'm on set or if I'm going to a casting, I am endlessly grateful for that opportunity, and that then makes me extremely happy and excited, positive to be involved with that. And I think that that resonates on camera, it resonates with the people who I'm around, the people who I'm working with. And I think if anything that has helped me do this from 2011 till now, till 2019, for the last, 8 years, I think if anything has helped me push through and continue on and help me book the jobs that I have booked, apart from physical appearance, I think that that would be the number one thing, would be perspective. So that was a really good question. Thank you so much for sending that in. If any of you Mad Attackers have any questions at all, please remember, comment them down below. I'm choosing one of these to answer every single day.